Hello friends, welcome to bispsolutions.com. My name is Sumit and I am VP CRM Solutions with BISP. I am massively excited about the new connected data source functionality which has been implemented in the spring 2017 release of Wave Analytics. This was a major issue for end users those who don't want to jump into the code, but they would like to add multiple data sets and they needed to join together as a part of a dashboard previously before this feature was introduced in the updated release. So the new connected data source in Wave, although it's not a powerful as the selection binding, but it's a lot easier to implement. It's a declarative interface where you can select a column from multiple data sources where same values are in each. So let me give you a scenario and we'll see how to achieve the requirement, how to fulfill the requirement by using the declarative binding or the new data source connection features in Wave Analytics. So let's switch to Wave and we'll see how to incorporate the data source connection option in Wave. So as you can see, I have got two data sets, sales data sets and new sales data set. Actually, these two data sets, they are referring to the same data set. Only I have uploaded the same data set separately with two different names, sales data set and new sales data set. And as all of you know, in Wave Analytics, whenever we upload a new data sets, it will be referred with the ID of the data sets, not with the name. So if we load the data into dashboard, we will have two separate data sets because their ID will be different. So let's have a look. I'll quickly create a new dashboard. I choose a blank dashboard here and quickly I created two steps. One step I would be loading from sales dataset and it would be displaying count of rows as group by region and click on done. So this is my step one and this is using sales dataset. We can switch to JSON to make sure that it is which dataset is using. So this is using sales dataset and you can check the ID as well. Now I create one more step here and this time I choose new sales dataset. Let me rename it and I rename it as new sales dataset, and this will be showing sum of sales and I group by region and click on done. So that is new sales data set and I simply drag and drop. So I will do couple of customization. First of all, I'm not requiring the legend. Same with this, I'll just hide the legend. Now if we preview this dashboard, I'll just preview this dashboard. When I made a selection in first graph, first widget, the second widget is not affected. There is no change in this widget. And in same manner, if I made a selection in second widget, the first widget is not affected because both of them, they belongs to separate data set. They are from separate data set. So that's why they are not updating each other. But I would like to, so in data transformation, we have an option that we can augment the data and create a separate data set by combining two data sets into one, or we can customize the JSON by customizing JSON. When I switch to JSON, in JSON, if we look at the step, we just look at the step in steps. So we have queries, visualization, select mode, and so these are the steps. So we have new region, new sales data set and new region data set. So we have, so basically if we want to combine both of them, we need to have there is a property in JSON that is called data source links. This property is known as data source link. So if you are familiar with the JSON And you all of you know that customizing JSON is not that easy. You should be very good in programs, writing codes and all, and because if a small mistake can stop your program executing correctly. So what the new release in new release we have a property called connected dataset. So let me show you that property, from where we can get the property. If you click on these three dots, you will find out connect data source. This option will help us to connect these two data sets, two or more data sets together, and they will update each other. So they would work as a filter for each other. So I click on connect data source. There is no connection created yet. I click on new connection. I'll give connection name as test connection. Test connection. Choose data source. My first data source is sales dataset, and the second will be sales dataset CSV. And as you can see, it would be showing only those datasets which are available, which are referenced in the dashboard. So if I'll show you in dashboard, in my dashboard, two datasets are referred: sales dataset and sales dataset CSV. This is new sales dataset and this is sales dataset. So let's get back. Connected data source, new connection. I'll say test connection. Choose data source as sales data set, and the field is region. That would be the mapping field. Then I click on choose data source, and here also the mapping field is region. And now when we click on save, and you see we are getting more options, so we can connect more than two data sets together. So I click on save, close. If I'll switch to JSON, in JSON, we'll look at the step grid layout, and you can see a code is created in data source link. That's the background code. So we can write the code. If you are familiar with it, you can write the code, or else we'll use this GUI method. So I'll prefer this GUI option, GUI method to use. And now when we preview it, if I made a selection in the first widget, you can see the second widget is also get reflected. And if I made a selection in second widget, the first widget is reflected. So they are linked with each other. Now they are connected, they are in connection, they are connected with each other, so that they are referring each other, they are filtering each other. So this is the new feature which has been released recently by Salesforce Wave Analytics in spring 2017, and it is known as data source connection, or we used to call it as a declarative binding. So that's all in this video. That's all I about to tell you in the new new update feature of Wave. If you liked my video, don't forget to press like button. You can post your comment in the comment box. You can connect with us with the customized training on Wave Analytics. Also, we are into consulting services. We'll be providing consulting services on Salesforce and as well as Wave Analytics. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.